Are you trying to conceive and you haven't thought about detoxing yourself? One thing I want to talk about today is how you can detox yourself to enable you get pregnant as fast as possible. And one way we can do that is by fasting. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how fasting can from head to toe detox and cleanse your body. If you want to go to a restaurant and you visit that restaurant, you find that everywhere is dirty, would you eat from that restaurant? No. If you're trying to conceive and your body is not in a state where a baby can grow, do you think a baby would be able to grow in that body? No, it will be hard for the baby to grow in that body. So today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the natural way you can detox your body, repair your body, and now start trying to conceive and get pregnant as soon as possible. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Precious. Fasting is one thing that people have done time and time again. I have done fasting so many times, and when I do fasting, I just notice that I get a lot of clarity. I can think properly, I am lighter mind, and everything is sharper. That's one aspect of fasting. The other aspect of fasting that I have experienced personally that I'm going to be talking about as well is that I find out that I give off bad smell. There's a point that you will get to when you start fasting that your body begins to detox itself, begins to repair itself. Now if you want to detox, now I'm not talking about drinking tea and pooing yourself for days and days. I'm not talking about drinking something that is going to hurt your liver or hurt your kidney. I'm talking about something that will naturally cleanse you and naturally detox you. Now if you're trying to conceive and you haven't tried fasting, I want you to watch this video to the end. I'm going to break down what fasting does to you. I'm going to break down how fasting can literally turn things around for you on this video. So without further ado, let's just get talking. Fasting activates something called autophagy. Now what is that? Do you know that as a human being that you have millions and millions of cells in your body? Now what do you think happens to the cells that die off? And obviously we know, if you're a biology student, that cells die off and new cells come to life. So you have cells that are coming to life. When I mean coming to life, new cells are being formed every day of our life, every minute, every second of our life. But what do you think happens to the old cells, the ones that are dead, the ones that no longer are useful? They die, and where do they go to? They have to get out of our body in one way or the other. Now what does fasting do? Fasting removes all of those damaged cells from our body. Okay, those damaged cells can come in the form of toxins, because you remember, when you keep something, when you keep a food in a particular place and you don't eat that food, the food is going to get bad, the food is going to start smelling, the food is going to start causing problems, the whole house is going to start smelling because that food is rotten, is spoiled. Now when you have something that is spoiled inside your body, it starts causing a lot of problems. You begin to have toxins inside of your body. Now fasting does a magical thing where your body begins to get rid of those cells. It begins to remove all those toxins out of your body. If you have all of those poisons, you may not be able to get pregnant, but you may want to start thinking about how to remove that poison. And fasting can definitely do it for you by causing autophagy to happen and start getting rid of all of those cells and all of those toxins. And also not just taking those cells out and all those toxins out, it also helps to now renew the cells that you have, replenish the cells that you have. Imagine it's just getting rid of cells and it's not replenishing it. What is going to happen? So fasting, when it gets to autophagy, basically what does it do? It does a renovation. Renovation is when you get rid of old things of your house, and puts beautiful paintings, beautiful lighting, beautiful setting in your house. So fasting, getting to autophagy, is more of renovating your body. That's what it does. Fasting as well helps to give your digestive system time to breathe. It's almost like you have your laptop on. Like now I'm filming, I have my laptop on. Imagine I'm using my laptop every time I'm using my laptop. You get to a point where my laptop will start having battery issues. my laptop will start having issues that it feels like, okay, it's getting old now, it needs some things needs to change. At the same time, you have a phone. You get to a point where your phone will start telling you, I'm too old, you're overusing me, the screen is broken and all of that. So imagine when you're eating all the time, your digestive system is always working, is always doing one thing or the other, digesting your food, breaking down your food. What happens? It gets to a point where it begins to slack. It gets to a point where it begins to have low metabolism. It gets to a point where it begins to have issue. It begins to be insensitive or sensitive to one kind of food and not to the other kind of food. Now, when you don't eat, what do you think happens? It gives your digestive system time to actually get rid of everything that it needs to get rid of. Heal from every inflammation, heal from every stress. You literally give your digestive system a break. Tell me what happens when you give your digestive system a break and you now start trying to conceive and start feeding your body the right kind of food. Pregnancy is going to occur unless there's something that is not right. Another thing that happens during fasting is that your liver, your liver is one of the organs in your body that helps to detox, as well as your kidney, right? Now, what happens during fasting as well is that you're giving your liver a break from all of that purifying process, all of that detoxification process that it does. Guess what? When you finish fasting and you come back to eating food, healthy food like we talked about, what happens to your liver? Your liver becomes so sensitive. Your liver becomes revamped. Your liver becomes so strong. Your liver gets to a point where it can literally deal with any toxin that comes into it, because you've given it break to heal, given it break to relax, given it break to rejuvenate, given it break to actually spend time with itself. And your liver is going to say thank you to you. And what happens? Your liver begins to detox things even better. When you're having issues trying to conceive and the doctor says to you, oh, you have issue with your liver, fasting would make a big difference for you when it comes to your liver. Your body is also able to burn fats. Imagine when you're fasting, then you now decide to hit the gym. Now, I'm not just talking about calorie. Yes, fasting, you're not having any calorie, but when you now begin to burn fat, what do you think happens? There are some toxins that are attached to your fat that is actually going out. And now maybe you now go to the gym, now hit the gym, do some workout, and you're sweating and you're fasting. Like your body is going to be telling you, girl, you're doing me some good right now. So when you're fasting and you're doing some exercises, you're burning fats, toxins as well are removed alongside the fat that are being burned. So imagine you have a particular kind of toxin that is attached to the fat that you have, that is just there, that is the thing that is keeping you from getting pregnant. What do you think is going to happen when you just continue eating food and you're not doing anything about it? It is going to be difficult for you to get pregnant. But when that toxin is removed from the process of eliminating the fat, which happens when you're fasting or maybe doing some exercise as well, there's no way that you will not get pregnant. The thing about this whole detoxification is that you don't really know exactly what is keeping you from getting pregnant. We're going to be trying different things that are natural things that we can actually do that will not hurt us, will not cause us any issue, but can actually enhance. Now, if there's something that you need to do that will make you to get pregnant, and they tell you, do this thing, you make you get pregnant, it's not going to hurt you, would you not do it? Yes, you would. So this is one thing that fasting does as well. It helps to detox, remove every toxins that is linked to the fat in our body. Inflammation is one of the things that causes a lot of problem for us. Now, when people go to the hospital and they say, oh, you have an inflammation, they say, oh, that inflammation might be your body reacting to something. So anytime you have an inflammation, is your body telling you, babe, something is wrong, something is not right now. So what does fasting do? Fasting reduces or completely removes any inflammation in your body. The thing about fasting is that is so miraculous is that it goes to the area of your body that you don't even know that you have inflammation. It goes to the part of your body that you don't even know something is wrong, and it goes and it heals. Okay, when I mean it goes and it heals, your body gets obviously with the process of regeneration, renewing, getting rid of toxins and all of that, it removes the toxin that is linked to that inflammation or that is causing that inflammation. So every form of inflammation, oxidative stress that comes as a result of busyness of life, as a result of even thinking about trying to conceive, fasting can remove that inflammation from you. And when it removes that inflammation from you, your body is well and healed enough to get pregnant when you want to get pregnant. Fasting balances blood sugar level and insulin. Now, I was reading up about insulin the other day, and I can actually encourage you to go and read up about insulin. If you don't know anything about insulin, you haven't read up about it, you haven't heard about it, I would encourage you to spend some time reading about insulin. Can I just tell you that if you're trying to conceive and you have been trying for years and years and years and it's not happening, I can tell you there is a chance that this is linked to insulin. This is linked to your blood sugar level. Most people who are trying to conceive, especially the men, the guys, right? Why do you think a guy who has diabetes immediately, one of the side effects or one of the signs is that you have erectile dysfunction? Why do you think someone who is trying to conceive and has diabetes automatically have issue with their sperm, low sperm count and all of that? Why do you think insulin is this one thing that's elephant in the room that can cause this havoc in your body? Now, if insulin is this important and can cause so much havoc, have you seen anyone that has high diabetes? From there, before you know, the person has high blood pressure. From there, before you know, the person has PCOS. From there, before you know, the person has endometriosis. From there, before you know, the person has high cholesterol. One thing links to another. As soon as that elephant in the room called insulin comes in, you have high blood sugar level, your insulin is having issues, sensitive or not sensitive insulin, there's a problem. Now, fasting is one thing that can actually sort out the blood glucose level, sort out the insulin issue. The whole issue that you've been having, the whole problem you've been having that is affecting your hormones, hormone imbalance, this one is happening, that one is happening, you're not sure, today you're ovulating, tomorrow you're not ovulating, today your cycle is 28, tomorrow your cycle is 40 days cycle and all of that. Before you know, things are all over the place. Fasting can sort that out for you. I can beat myself and tell you that fasting can sort a lot of things for you. There was a time where I was struggling with a particular kind of illness and it was just hard. I tried everything I knew I need to try. I tried medication to the point where I just felt like maybe I'm beginning to become sensitive to this kind of medication. I had to stop medication. I said, you know what, Precious, let me try some natural things that I can do. I changed my diet and I started fasting. I stopped eating in the morning. I was having intermittent fasting, and I can tell you that ever since I did that, that particular illness, and I know I've mentioned it in this channel, immediately stopped. I have never experienced UTI in my life since those changes were made. So I just want to encourage you on this video that if you haven't tried fasting at all on this your journey of trying to conceive, either for you or for your partner, I would encourage you to try fasting. Now with fasting and you're trying to conceive, there is a limit that you need to go. You don't need to do it excessively. You don't need to do it because Precious said or someone said fasting can help you achieve all of these things. You don't need to go extreme. You can just do a mild fasting and see the results happening in your own eyes. I'm going to be making another video following up this video on how fasting, the importance of fasting, linking it to your fertility or linking it to trying to get pregnant. But this video is about detoxing yourself. If you're trying to conceive and you haven't tried detoxing yourself, you're making a mistake. It's something that I will encourage you to do as soon as possible. And one way to detox yourself is not by drinking tea It's not by taking one drug or the other, it's by fasting. Fasting does a holistic detoxification for you. Fasting does an all-round detox for you. Fasting detoxes from your head to your toe. That's how important it is. So you may want to try fasting. Have you enjoyed this video? Do you think fasting is something that you want to do? Please let me know in the comment section that you are going to try fasting. Have you tried fasting yourself as you're trying to conceive? Let me know in the comment section how many days fasting you did, how long you did it for, what effect did it have after doing the fasting. Let me know in the comment section. But I would encourage you that you should please try fasting, a way of detoxing yourself. After trying detoxing yourself with fasting, come back and watch the next video, which is going to be the benefits of fasting, how it directly links to getting pregnant and your fertility. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, don't forget to share this video to your friends. But thank you so much for watching. I will see you on my next video. Bye for now.